Alright, so what is good, everybody on YouTube? This is, of course, your boy B, Bullet RC, coming to you guys again with yet another video. And yes, it is Tuesday. Y'all know I don't like Tuesdays, so if you mess with the video, make sure to drop a thumbs up. If you dislike it, then go ahead and dislike it. Now, I'm mentioning I'm uploading this on Tuesday because I get questions on why don't I talk about certain sneakers, and that's just because I usually like to drop these on Sundays or Mondays to close out the week. People were asking why didn't I talk about the court purple or the green ones the weekend before, and that's just because that shoe wasn't releasing that week. I like it to be a weekly roundup where we can come together and talk about, hey, did we hit, did we not hit, did we sleep, did we pass, did we sell them? It's kind of just like a weekly roundup of whatever was going on and whatever else I want to talk about. So with that being said, y'all already know what time it is. It's time for this week's Heat or Hype, where we go through all the latest sneaker releases, sneaker rumors, and whatever else ish I want to talk about. And we got a lot on the list this week. And remember, if I don't talk about a shoe, either I forgot about it, didn't edit it in, or was just that, you already know, basura, that I did not want to expose y'all to it. So remember, I'm gonna be talking about all the releases from last week and the previous week. For this week, I have a whole separate video on the way. I didn't have this one up on Sunday or Monday because I was traveling back from London, got back from London and was dead. The battery was emptied out, but today on Tuesday, went to sleep early, I'm here. So without further ado, let's get into this week's Heat or Hype. Now, speaking of Air Jordan 1s, we have to start off with the pine green and the court purple AJ1s. And I feel like this happens from time to time. There's an Air Jordan 1 release that has to wake everyone up. I believe the last ones that dropped that really woke people up was the bread toes. And these court purples and the pine greens are the equivalent of the bread toe drop, in my opinion. A lot of people thought it was gonna be easy. They're gonna be able to slide and get their pairs with ease. And that was not the case. I entered on Foot Action, Foot Locker, and I lost all raffles, had no chance. I even thought it was going to be a little bit easier than it was. I was just out in London and I wasn't pressed. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I'm not saying that I won't cop them in the future because both colorways are clean. The purple rain joints, even the green is a nice color green, but I was not pressed for these two releases. So if y'all hit on Nike sneakers, your local raffle, or had to just pay that resale, or you're just waiting to see if you can catch a nicely priced delayed W on either one of these ones, let me know down below. I'm probably one of the latter. I'm trying to catch that delayed W. I'm gonna see where the price goes. If it starts to spike back up, then I'll go ahead and cop. I'm just kind of waiting to see wherever it settles at. So purple ones, green ones, did you cop? Did you not? Up next, we got the biggest release ever of Yeezys. The Yeezy 350 V2 in all over cream, or the white pair. There are so many pairs of these, and it's crazy to me that people are still selling them on StockX for $280 when you can go on YeezySupply.com right now and get a pair for retail. So yes, if you're watching right now, and I think you wear from what, 9 to about 12 or 13, or maybe even 8 to a 12 or 13, and you want the white Yeezys for retail, go to YeezySupply.com right now and you can get your size. I've had a 12 sitting in my car for the last couple of days, so if you just want them for retail, go ahead and cop on YeezySupply.com. I'm probably gonna talk a little bit more about the whole restock, widely available Yeezy thing in another video that I'm gonna be doing soon, so I'm not gonna get too much into it right now. Just know I think it's a good thing. Everyone that wanted Yeezys, don't be complaining when they're easy to get. Have the same energy that you had before when they were limited. Now that they're GRs, don't say that they weak now. You want them when they were limited, don't say they weak now. If they're weak now, then they must have been weak the whole time. Keep that same energy even with the GRs. That's all I'm gonna say for right now. Let's get to the next one. Now this next one is just a weird new shoe that I saw that I kinda liked, and that's the Air Max 270 Bowfin. The whole uproar reminds me of like Telerias or some old type of 90s trekking type Nike shoe. These right here definitely aren't for everyone, but for some odd reason, I feel like the right colorway, maybe one of those throwback ACG colorways in a purple and tan and black and orange, that could look super clean on a Bowfin. So it's funny saying Bowfin because it's just a funny name for a shoe. But the Bowfin 270s, y'all let me know, is this something that you would cop? Maybe not for retail, maybe on sale. I think this is gonna be retailing for $150 or $160. I'm not exactly sure, but it should be dropping very soon, and I don't expect it to be super hyped. So if you do want this shoe, you might be able just to wait around a little bit and see if you can actually get these joints for below retail. Now we talked about this next shoe a few weeks ago, but it is officially named the Jordan Apex utility. And I thought the original pair that we seen, it was I think it was Frank Cooker that posted them, or was worn by him. I thought those were samples, but they kind of look exactly like these pictures that we're seeing right here. And what this shoe is React mixed with a Jordan 1 Flyknit mixed with that translucent upper from the Element React 87s or the Zoom Superflies. And I'm iffy right now, because from the top down view they look super clean, but from the side view when they're not on feet, they're just kind of I don't know. On one hand, the tech wear trend, ACG and different stuff like that, that's definitely in trend, just like, you know, some of the bigger bulkier shoes, but the tech wear wave is definitely here to stay, and these somewhat lend themselves to that tech weary look. So I can see these being a hit with a certain demographic, a certain niche customer, but for everyone that's going to be looking at this, I don't know. I think it's going to be another 50-50 sneaker, but I'm just going to hold my final judgments. I would like to see a pair in hand or see them on feet from the side, maybe a better on feet video. I mean, if I can get them, I'll do that for y'all. But as of right now, there is no release date. The Jordan Apex Utility React Flyknit, that clear material. Y'all let me know how you're feeling about these. I don't know yet. And just to expand on that and some more React news, there's no real info. I just know Bolt Sneaker Show posted these, and this is supposed to be a React Nike Air Presto, or React Presto, and this is the only picture, but it looks like an updated version of the Presto with the React sole and a brand new cage. And I mean, even from this small image, these joints could do numbers. The React 87s are already one of the most hyped sneakers of this year, and probably some people's sneaker of the year. So more React on more models, I don't really see a bad thing with that, as long as it looks good. And right now this React Presto is looking like it's gonna be very clean. I mean, this is just a basic white and blue colorway. I really like how they reworked the cage, and that React sole, you already know, is the truth. So I'll be waiting for more pictures to leak or surface, and trust me, when they do, I'll talk more about it. Up next, we got the Adidas Temper Run. Now, these released back in 2014, but it just wasn't the right time for this sneaker to come back. Nowadays, with everyone wanting these, I hate the dad shoe shit, so I guess I'm not even gonna call it that. These retro runners, let's just call them that. The retro runner phase is definitely here, that wave is definitely here, and these play to that. So y'all just let me know. I don't think it's a bad looking sneaker, and I guess I'll talk a little bit more about it once we get to another shoe I have at the end of this week's list. It's not a bad shoe. Am I going to try to cop it? Probably not. Is it better than the Adidas Falcon or the Young 1 or the Young 96? Maybe better than the Young 96, but not better than the Young 1 or the Falcon. This week, we also got an official look at the Air Jordan 33, and they are still continuing this kind of play on the original colorways. On the one, the 31 at least, it looked like the one. The 32, it definitely had a futuristic 2 look, and with the 3, they took that futuristic look to a whole nother level. There are no laces on this system. It's, I think it's called a tensile lacing system, and they're just crazy looking. I think they look cool for basketball. Am I gonna wear these casually? Probably not. But if I was a basketball player, I would definitely want to try these out. They just look cool, they look futuristic, and I'm interested to see how that lacing system works. I think Nightwing dropped a video on those, so if you're interested in these, I think Nightwing has a full video, so y'all can peep that. For the basketball people out there, I think it's for you. For casual wear, I'm probably not gonna wear it, but it still looks cool. And this next one, I wasn't sure if I was gonna leave these for Bacardi Bull or not, because these joints are just straight up Garbola City Garbaggio garbage. The Converse Y2K runner, I think the Chief "this ain't it" meme is starting to die. It's about to be a dead meme, so I'm not gonna use that. Just know that these are not it. And I was trying to find a picture where they looked better or on feet or on some of the models, and it just didn't do them any justice. So the Converse Y2K, Converse has some dope models, but these right here, nah. And in some crazy, never before seen or heard news, we have another Pharrell and Adidas Human Race Billionaire Boys Club collab. We've seen this shoe already, and every week Pharrell is getting them Adidas checks, because at this point they're never gonna stop. And I feel like the Human Races have a unique spot because there are so many different colorways, but they're so limited every single time. So even though there might be a million colorways, they still have a decent resale value depending on how much they retailed for or what the colorway was. But yes, Billionaire Boys Club, Pharrell, Listen, I still don't have any human race NMDs, so I don't know why I'm even talking bad about them, because I still have yet to add a pair to the collection, but they will be in the studio soon, I promise you that. Now, a new 4D collaboration between Foot Patrol and Adidas also dropped over in London. I've seen these around when I was walking around in London, and they're clean. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I would love a pair, but that resale price is hitting. They are cracking domes past the white meat right now for these right here. But the 4D Adidas, very clean. The way that they're crafted, bro, I can't even say that they were made or built. They're just crafted from the ground up. It's a great looking sneaker. Is it a $1,000 shoe? Me personally, no. Would I spend 3 to 4 on this particular colorway? Maybe. Might do it. That's just me being honest though. Foot Patrol, Adidas, Consortium, 4D. Did you cop or did you not? I did not, hence why you haven't seen them. Next up, we got another colorway of these not for resale Air Jordan 1s or no L Air Jordan 1s, and these are white, black, and red, and these are supposed to be releasing in December, and I still feel the same way I feel about the yellow ones, about the red ones. Some of the stuff on them, like half and half. Half of it is these are super corny, half of me is saying these are super tough, and that's just kind of how I feel right now. And I think the funniest thing about these pairs is that they are an NRG release, which usually means that they're limited. So this shoe that says genuine release, not for resale, no L's, is gonna be one of those sneakers that actually is reselling. So yeah, I don't know, just kind of ironic in my opinion. No L's, Air Jordan 1 and white, black, and red. It's 50-50, bro, 50-50. Up next, we're talking about a little bit of this high fashion shit, just a little bit designer sprinkled in here. The Balenciaga Trackseeker. I actually seen this shoe in person when we were in London. I went to Selfridges, and they had a whole setup in Selfridges where you could get them, I think, a day or two early before they actually release. Now, I believe these retail for $850 US, and I mean, y'all see them, bro. Y'all see them. It's another big, multi-layered running shoe. It's expensive, it screams Balenciaga, it screams I paid a lot of money for these sneakers, so look at them. And if I'm being 100% honest with y'all, I kind of like the white and orange and black pair. Now for me, I think I wear a size 45, and these joints are already humongous. I like the Triple S. It is it's ugly as hell, okay? The Triple S is ugly as hell. These are pretty ugly as well. Slight bars, but they're just huge. They're just huge. A 45 of them shits is bigger than my TV. So me plus Balenciaga, I don't know if it's gonna happen anytime soon. There are certain colorways that I like, but I just haven't made that jump to drop the money on them. But if you are a small feet gang and you got the money to spend on the new Balenciagas, trust me, they will look very good on your feet. One of the ladies that was helping us out actually had them on, and they looked really good. Now she wore a way smaller size than I did, so I just know mine were just gonna look like tugboats on my feet. So the Balenciaga Trackseeker, for my half fashion niggas out there, I know I get on y'all sometimes, but I gotta say I kind of fuck with these. Yes, I know I shouldn't. I know I don't know, something about them I like them. We also got some better looks at this new Yeezy Basketball sneaker. I guess Kanye might have heard some of the backlash, or maybe he even seen my video. He probably didn't, but I was going in on one of these supposed Yeezy Basketball sneakers, and now they showing off this new pair. Looks like it has the toe box from the Yeezy 700, has kind of like this torn away upper, and then 3M. If you guys can't tell from what Kanye's been releasing, he likes 3M on his sneakers, and these, from what I'm seeing, they look kind of hard. But these are really all we have right now. Kanye has posted some videos in them on Twitter. One photo. It's not a lot to go off of. No just straight side view shot of the sneakers yet. So just be ready for that to appear soon. Kanye's been just tweeting and posting. So at some point, he's gonna want to drop that photo. And to end this week off short and sweet, I just want to say we have an official release date for the All Hallows Eve Nike Blazer, as well as the Grim Reaper Blazer. The off-white joints, they both release on October 3rd. I believe retail is $130, so just be ready. Y'all already know I want the Hallows Eve pair. If I can get the black pair, I will get those as well. But the Hallows Eve are in need. I still don't have any off-white Blazers, and that was my number 2 sneaker of the original 10. A lot of y'all called me crazy. A lot of y'all was like, there's no way. I don't fuck with the vision, but you already seen what's been going on with them. I'm not gonna say that I called it. Just know the Blazers hard. hard. And listen, man, that's it. That's all I gotta say for this week. Much love to all the fam, followers, and of course supporters. You guys can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, SoundCloud, Snapchat. The Snapchat is bull.cb, by the way. My camera's a little bit out of focus, so I'm gonna let it get back. There we go. Here, there, blood. Of course, I ain't got no shoes, so Bullet RC, and I'm gonna see y'all on that next video. Y'all be easy. Let me know, did you cop anything this week? Did you just pass on everything? Trust me, bruh, I copped some stuff. It's a lot of things on the way. I didn't even talk about the acronym Prestos. You already know I wanted those, and I did luck up on a few pairs, but that's coming in the future. I'll see you on that next video. Y'all be easy. Much love. Drop a like. You already know I don't fuck with Tuesdays, but I gotta do what I gotta do. Your boy got a calendar. He's on a schedule. That's it. Peace.